Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone's doing well. So welcome to this channel. I review stuff around Sydney and around Asian things, either food or I don't know, just general Asian stuff. If you like it, subscribe and give this video a like. I thought I'd experiment with the intro. So there you go. Tell me if you've been watching on this channel for a while and whether that's a good intro or not. Anyway, I still have my coffee and my instant condensed milk that I made about 5 minutes ago. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's just a video before this one. So today I want to talk about sanitary pads, specifically Aldi sanitary pads. So if this is specifically for the ladies, I want to talk about this fam extra. There is 14 super pads in here and it costs under $2. The reason why I want to talk about this is I remember when I was really didn't have any money and I actually have to spend money on sanitary pads rather than buying foods, right? I did not know that there was a $2 sanitary pads in Aldi's. I did not check. I just go to Woolies usually or Coles, and sanitary pads usually cost about $3 at the minimum. It usually costs about $5. That's the standard cheap sanitary pads that is in the supermarket. And $5, I could buy a lot with $5 usually. So sometimes I would buy a sanitary pads and I just go a day without food or 2 days without food because I need to have sanitary pad when you have your period. So and I realized like we are currently in a recession in Australia anyway. So there is a lot of reason why, especially as women, that we need to cut costs in many ways, and this is one of the ways we we can't really get around it. We will have it if you're in the in the productive years, and you're still menstruating and you're still having your period. You will need to have some sort of uh, financially viable thing. Yeah, you can have menstrual cup if you go down that route. Of course, it's more environmentally friendly. You can go down, the brief menstrual brief if you want to. You can wash them every time you finish with them. Of course, you also have tampons, but I want to focus on pads for the people, for the female that actually uses pad. I use pad because it's just much more comfortable for me. Um, so I'm on my period right now, so I used this yesterday on my second day, which is the heaviest day, and I want to review it. This one is supposed for the heavy days, so this one is just under $2. Let's check out. Let's check out the actual pad itself. So it comes like this inside. It's very plasticky. And with these, it's very standard. It has wings. I really actually enjoy this bit because this is longer than the regular Libra or Stay Free pad. Like the wings are actually longer, so it actually stick to the panties better. And I actually really like. That's probably one of my favorite feature of on this particular pad. To be honest, so down to the absorption. I have to be honest, the absorption is not really that great. You do feel, I felt wet when I used this. I felt like the period blood was not being absorbed well um, into it. It doesn't leak. It doesn't. So it's just like the way I feel when I wear it. It feels like it doesn't, it's not as comfortable as the other products, but it does its job. Okay, so if you need something that does its job, this is it, because I'm not having any leaks with this whatsoever. It captures my blood perfectly well. It just doesn't feel as good as the other ones. um, but for $2, will I buy it again? Yeah, of course I will. You know why? Because it's under $2 and it does its job. And if you're in a tight financial situation and you're a female and you need to still have your period, you will still need to buy this. So it does its job. It's not as comfortable. So if you are in the upper market, if you're like bougie and got money, yeah, I probably would buy a different product with much more comfortable, because this is really stiff. It feels like a bit of a cardboard. But as I say, these are all aesthetic, and when I wore it, it does feel like it's not soft, it's not as soft. But as I said, I did not leak on this one. There is no leakage. It does its job well. It absorbs it. It just doesn't feel as comfortable. So it is a feeling. It is a sensory experience. The sensory experience is not as great as if you wore the other brand. But that's a different situation altogether. Under $2, for under $2, this is like an 8 out of 10. If you are going for like a different market, like if you're doing like a whole different experience for a pad, for your comfortable days, so that you want to be very comfortable during your period. Yeah, okay, and you have money, and we're not in a recession, and there's no lockdowns, and there is no nasty buzz out there out to catch us, to kill us all. Yeah, sensory experience is very, very important, of course, But you know what? Under $2, 14 pads, because some of the people out there sell like for 10. I know Libra sell like 10 for like $5. And I think it's the same amount of the length is the same amount of length, and it's also being marketed for the same amount of heavy days. It's very useful. So yeah, so if you guys in a tight financial situation, budget, and you want to get something, go to Aldi's. It usually sells out. I actually have to go twice to check out. Like the first time I wanted to buy it, it sold out. So I think you really have to go out there and purposely look for it every time you go into Aldi's. And maybe you want to stash it just in case. I know that it's not okay to stock up, because some people that need it might be might be missing out. But if you really need it, I think it's worth the effort. Go in there, look for it. It's pretty good. It does what it says it does. And we can get through this. We can get through this particular period of our lives, and hopefully when we are out of this whole situation, we can buy much more comfortable thing, and maybe hopefully we will have much more comfortable and environmentally friendly as well. I can't use menstrual cup. I can't use things that being inserted into my body for a long period of time. So I have to resort to pads, and that is why. Anyway, that's enough for girl talk today. I'm gonna continue sipping my instant coffee, condensed milk. Away, and I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone.